The second final just starting. The toss to happen. Active Sports presents the Corporate Cup finale for the Gold Cup. Accenture versus WCC. Weekend Cricket Club. The umpire is out there just explaining things. 6 overs batting from the opposition end, then 4 overs batting from the commentary club end, 4 overs then from the opposition end, and last 6 overs from the commentary box end. The second final for the day. You're watching Active Sports present the Corporate Cup Gold Cup final. Both the captains ready for the toss. Accenture captain to spin the coin. Heads is the call. Tails it is. So Accenture, they have won the toss. They have elected to field first. 20 overs a side match. Plenty of action ahead. Active Sports presents the Corporate Cup finale of the Gold Cup. Toss won by Accenture. They will be fielding first. WCC Weekends Cricket Club. They will come out to bat first. We'll be back in a short while with the first delivery of the final. The finale just to start. Active Sports presents the Corporate Cup, the finale for the Gold Cup. Accenture versus WCC. Accenture winning the toss, electing to field first. Both the opening pair from Weekends Cricket Club out there in the middle at the striker end. It's Amog Kanade and Akshay Kadam at the non-striker end. Wrapped on the pads on the first delivery. Chechan Jadhav to start the inning with the ball in his hand. Might have pitched just outside the leg stump. Really good deliveries to start with. A leg by being signaled by the umpire. First runs on the board. Left-hander Amog Kanade. A leg by to start off the inning. Akshay Kadam now on strike, the right-handed batsman. Chetan Jadhav, right arm over the wicket. Active Sports presents the Corporate Cup, race for the Gold Cup. Nicely bowled this, just leaving the batter. Was quite an uncomfortable position while leaving. Akshay Kadam, the man on strike. "20 overs a side match, 6 overs from this end." You can see a deep backward point fielder. 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle and 1 at the long on. Good bowling this, rattled the stumps. Wicket goes down just in the third delivery of the match. One Akshay goes out, another Akshay comes in. Akshay Devalkar now coming in. Really good delivery. You can see the action replay. Just bending his back, the bowler just comes in and takes the stumps. First wicket down. 3 deliveries on the board. 1 for 1. Chetan Jadhav in action. "20 overs a side match, 6 power play overs. Fielding restrictions till the 6th over. Taking guard, Akshay Devalkar. Good delivery this. Just on a sort of good length area. Just leaving the batter. Really nice delivery. Still some overcast condition out here in Dadoji Kondev Stadium. 1 for 1. 2 deliveries to go in the first over. Nicely bowled this, angling in a little bit. Really good stuff from the bowler, Chetan Jadhav. Looks quite settled in, a nice rhythm, perfect line and length. Execution, simply impeccable. Last delivery of the first over. Still no runs off the bat, just 1 extra run. Good drive this down to the extra cover region. There is a protection out there. Just a single. First runs of the bat at the end of the first over. 2 for the loss of 1 wicket. Coming on to bowl the second over of the first inning of this finale, Sufyan. Looks a good prospect from the opposition end. Sufyan, right arm over the wicket. Akshay Devalkar on strike. Single of the last delivery of the previous over. Good delivery this. Good delivery to start. Just angling in a little bit. Good positive running between the wickets from both the batsmen. 3 on the board. Change in the fielding position just as the left-hander batter coming on strike, Amog Kanade. A long on for him and a deep backward point. Good delivery once again wrapped on the pads. Quite higher above the knee roll. Just a slight appeal from the bowler. Nothing else from the fielders. Good start this from the bowling side. 3 for 1. Just slight discussion. Glove work between the batsmen. Once again wrapped on the pads. Really good bowling this from both the bowlers. Sufyan going right arm over the wicket, just angling in a little bit. Just trying to tickle it down the onside. No connection with the bat. Just trying to judge the pace of those deliveries. Amog on strike. Good delivery this time. Nicely played off the front foot. Flick of the wrist goes down to the mid-wicket region. Couple of runs. Opens his account with that hit on the onside. 5 on the board. Good delivery this. Just coming in a little bit after pitching. Just played back to the bowler. Dot delivery. Last delivery rain in the second over. Really good platform this. Active Sport presents the Corporate Cup. This is the finale for the Gold Cup. Really good contest. The left-hander on strike. Amog Kanade. Spraying down the leg side this time. White ball being signaled by the umpire. One more extra to be added in the total. 6 for 1. The sun is out. That's the good news for the batters. Last delivery. Just outside the off stump, quite wide that delivery. White ball being signaled by the umpire. 7 on the board. Need to re-bowl that. Those two batters still anxious out there in the middle. Spraying down the leg side once again. Third wide delivery of this over. Back to back wide deliveries. 8 on the board now. Just trying to control the swing of that delivery. This time played upishly down the ground, down to the long on region. One bounce over the ropes. Good hit, good solid hit. Good end to the second over. 12 for the loss of 1 wicket. Chetan Jadhav to continue. From the opposition net, Akshay on strike. Good delivery this. Good push this. Swing this complete face of the bat. Played down to the deep backward point region for a single. 13 on the board. After losing a quick wicket, good partnership this. Trying to grind down on the wicket. Trying to play out good deliveries. Just on the last delivery of the previous over. Good hit down the ground by the left-handed Amok Kanade. Now on strike. Good delivery this. Just angling in on the leg stump. Just helped it around. Flick of the wrist down to the square leg region. Just a single. Akshay on strike. Wanted to heave it on the onside. No connection with the bat. Lucky though, no edge there. Good delivery that was. Right in the sort outside the off stump. On a sort of good length area. A wild slog from the batter. Good intent shown, but dot delivery. Short of length delivery and ricochets of the bat. Second wicket down. Back in the dugout. 2 wickets down quickly. It was looking good. The partnership was developing, but now a wicket. Second success for the bowler. New batsman coming in, Tejas Rane. Akshay back in the dugout. Tejas coming in. 14 for the loss of 2 wickets. Chetan Jadhav. 1.4 overs. 2 wickets under his name. New batsman Tejas Rane just taking guard. 2 deliveries left in the third over. Third over of the power play. 3 overs remains after this. This one just outside the off stump. Left it over by Tejas. Dot delivery. 14 for the loss of 2 wickets. Last delivery to go in the third over. Brilliant start this for the fielding side. Accenture. Chetan Jadhav still to continue from the far end. Right arm over the wicket. Good delivery this. That was a slower one. Well disguised slower one at the end of the third over. 14 runs on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Sufyan to continue from the opposition end. Second over of his spell. Amok Kanade on strike. 2 wickets already down. 7 of 7 deliveries. Amok Kanade. Lot will depend on how he plays. This time a very good delivery. Played off the front foot. Driven down to the extra cover region. For a boundary. Brilliant hit that one. From Amok Kanade. 18 on the board. You can watch it on the action replay. Really good front foot drive down to the extra cover region. 11 of 8 deliveries. Amok looking good. This time hit on the up just above the mid off fielder. Back to back boundaries. Amok Kanade on the charge. 22 for 2. Really good that previous hit. Moves on to 15 of just 9 deliveries. This time quite a wayward delivery down the leg side. Good work done by the wicketkeeper behind the stumps. 23 on the board with that wide delivery. Looked really good off the front foot. Amok Kanade on the back foot has looked a little bit anxious. This time solidly played down the ground, down to the long off region. Just a single. 24 on the board. Tejas Rane on strike. A low full toss delivery, nicely driven down to the cover region. A boundary, very good hit from Tejas. 28 on the board. Two deliveries to go in the fourth over. Turning out to be an expensive over. 13 runs already from this over. Short of lane delivery just wide outside the off stump. Wide ball being signaled by the umpire. 29 on the board. Quite an expensive over. 14 runs already have come off 4 deliveries. 2 boundaries from Amog. 1 boundary from Tejas Rane, the previous one. Good delivery this. Just rising sharply after pitching. Went straight to the wicket keeper. Just the batsman Tejas trying to poke at it. 29 on the board. Last delivery of the fourth over. This time a wild heave on the outside, but quite wide that delivery was. 30 on the board with that one extra run. Couple of wide deliveries in this over. This time once again a wide delivery down the offside. Last delivery of this over. Quite expensive Sufyan. 1.5 overs. None for 27. Once again a wide delivery. 3 wide deliveries. This is played nicely up in the air down to the long off region. Just a single to end the fourth over. Quite an expensive over. 19 runs came of it. 13-3 on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Change in the bowling lineup. Swapnil Warkhande coming onto the attack. Good delivery this. Trying to just drive it off the front foot. 33 for 2. Tejas Rane on strike. Dot delivery to start the 5th over of this inning. Those viewers just joined in. You are watching Active Sports presents the Corporate Cup, the finale of Gold Cup. Accenture versus WCC Weekends Cricketers Club. Accenture winning the toss, electing to field first. 33 for 2. WCC right now. This is played nicely down the ground, down to the long off region. Just a single. 34 on the board. 34 for 2. 4.2 overs in the game. Amog Kanade back on strike. Looking good touch. 16 of 10 deliveries. He'll have to be the one taking this deep down the inning. Already 2 wickets down. Good delivery this. Just angling in. Just showing the full face of the bat. Just a flick of the wrist down to the long on region. Single. Into his account. 35 on the board. Just trying to settle in those two batters. Just judging the bounce and pace of the wicket. 35 on the board. Tejas 6 of 7 deliveries. Amod 17 of 11. 3 deliveries to go in the 5th over. This time played nicely down the ground. One bounce over the ropes. Brilliant hit from Tejas. On the charge. 39 for 2. Really good hit that previous one. Just it was a foolish delivery. Played down the ground. One bounce over the ropes. Just taking the charge. They know that this is the penultimate over of the power play over. Just taking some chances. Just bringing that deep backward point inside the 30-yard circle. Just having the long on and long off near the boundary ropes. Tejas on strike. Swapnil Warkhade needs to mend his line and length pretty quickly. This was just a little bit wide outside the off stump. Trying to slash it hard. 39 on the board. Last delivery of the 5th over. Last 11 deliveries. 25 runs have been given by the bowling side. Good delivery this. Just angling in a little bit. Played nicely by the batsman. Down the ground at the end of the 5th over. 40 on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Change in the bowling lineup once again. Azim been introduced into the attack. Azim Khan. Good flatter delivery to start with his spell. 40 on the board. That's a very good start after losing two quick wickets. Good fight back. This was on the pass, just trickled it around, helped it around down to the fine leg region. A wayward throw, but there is a backup at the cover region. 4 deliveries to go in the power play over. Azim Khan to continue. This one a little bit flighter, tossed up delivery, nicely played down the ground. There is a fielder out here just behind the bowler. Good feeling by the long off fielder. Just says that delivery kept the batsman for a single. 41 on the board. Amok Kanade back on strike. 3 deliveries to go in the power play. This time Azim going right arm around the wicket. This time but nicely driven down the ground, down to the long off region. Good batting this, good sensible batting from both the batsmen. Tejas batting on 12 of 13 deliveries. Amok batting on 18 of 12 deliveries. Back on strike Tejas Rane. Flatter delivery, just swivel across, pulled nicely down to the mid wicket region. Away she goes for a boundary. A good hit that one from Tejas Rane. 46 for 2 now. Tejas moves on to 16 of 14 deliveries. Amok Kanade at the non-striker end. 18 of just 12 deliveries. Last delivery of the 6th over. Flatter just outside the off stump. Flat batted it down the ground. Just on the left side of the long off fielder at the end of the 6th over. 47 for the loss of 2 wickets. Change of ends. Swapnil to continue from the commentary box end. Tejas at the striker end. Good partnership this. 47 for 2 now at the end of the 6th over. You can see the fielder spreading out at the end of the 6th over. Long on. A deep mid wicket. A deep third man fielder and a deep extra cover and a long off. Just stops himself on the follow through. Need to re-bowl that. Swapnil Warkhade. 1 over, none for 7. Kalpesh. N- This time, little bit wavered down the leg side. 48 on the board. It's been a really good fight back this after the loss of two quick wickets. Now 48, trying to reconsolidate. Nicely driven down the ground, down to the long off region. Just a single. Tejas Rane moves on to 18 of 16. Amok Kanade back on strike, 18 of just 12 deliveries. Just slight change in the fielding position, just as left-handers coming on strike. A backward point fielder and a deep extra cover fielder outside the 30-yard circle. A long off deep third man fielder and a deep mid wicket. Nicely bowled this right on the stumps on a sort of good length area. Really good delivery this from Swapnil. Still 13 overs to go after this. Quite a long time. Those viewers who just joined us, you're watching Active Sports presents the Corporate Cup, finale of the Gold Cup. Something happening on the pitch. We'll just wait and see. Believe the baller just landing on the danger area on the pitch needs to be away from that. Final played between Accenture and Weekend Cricket Club live from Dadoji Kondev Stadium. This time nicely played down the ground, down to the long on region. A wicket, a very good catch. And Amok Kanade will have to go back in the dugout. Was quite nicely hit, but just, I believe, just couple of inches inside the ropes. Still shell shocked right now. Amog was trying sweetly off the bat. Couldn't believe it that it didn't go over the ropes. Nevertheless, third wicket down. Amog will have to go back in the dugout. Good catch. New batsman coming in, Swapnil. A really good catch. That previous one right on the ropes. A really good take. The partnership was looking so good. That's what we need from the fielding fielders. The bowlers need. Will up the ante. Will now be confident after getting that wicket. Swapnil Warkhade. 3 deliveries to go in the 7th over. Swapnil on strike. Full toss delivery. Just angling in. blocked back to the bowler. Not trying to take any chance with that first delivery, Swapnil. Been a pretty good over up till now. Just a single and a wicket as well. Just outside the off stump, short of line delivery. Wanted to cut it, no connection of the bat. Last delivery of the 7th over. Once again needs to re-bowl. The over rate for this match, I believe, has been on the slower side. The umpires need to take that into account. 49 for 3. 7th over. This time off the front foot, nicely driven. Good fielding by the fielder at the short mid-off region. Ends over number 7 with that dot delivery. 49 for 3. Changing the bowling lineup, Govinda coming into the attack from the commentary box end. 49 for 3. Tejas Rane at the striker end. Needs to take this deep. Tejas need to be there till the end. Short of line delivery just outside the off stump. Wanted to cut it. Takes the outside edge. Goes down to the third man region for a boundary. Slight fumbling from the fielder allows that ball to trickle over for a boundary. 53 on the board. 53 for 3. Tejas on strike, looking good. This time, good drive down to the extra cover region. Just a single this time. 54 on the board. Govinda. Just 15 to 20 feet run up. Good round arm action. Starts with the boundary spell. But what an outside edge. 4 deliveries to go. Swapnil on strike. Just slight breeze blowing across the ground. Good drive this, but straight to the fielder at the cover region. Been really good day for the players. Just was looking a little bit overcast conditions at the start of this match as well. But now the sun is beating down. And some gentle breeze helping the players. Nicely bowled this, just angling in a little bit after pitching. Played nicely down the ground, down to the long on region. Just a single. Opens his account with that single. Swapnil. Tejas back on strike. 2 deliveries left in the 8th over. 12 overs to go after this. Nicely bowled, wrapped on the pads, not given by the umpire. The bowler was pleading, but I believe it hit him quite high. No signal from the umpire as well up till now. Let's see. Must have been some edge. That's what must have saved him. Okay, it's off the bat. Definitely a edge. The edge of the bat ricocheted on the knees. Sorry, on the thigh of the batsman. Just a slight delay. We'll just check with the batsman whether he's okay. Starting up the break, a very good delivery. Right in the block hole. Just dug in. Just put the bat at the last moment at the end of the 8th over. 57 for the loss of 3 wickets. Azim Khan to continue from the commentary box end. At the end of the 8th over, 57 for 3. Swapnil at the striker end. Trying to rebuild this inning once again. Flatter delivery to start just outside the stumps. Good sharp turn coming in. Good solid defense on offer by Swapnil. This was wide outside the off stump. Nicely cut it down to the deep backward point region. Good fielding. Thereby the fielder at the extra cover region chased that delivery and kept it for a couple of runs. 50 9 on the board. Still 4 deliveries to go in the ninth over. 11 overs left after this. Nicely bowled this, wrapped on the pads, but impact must have been outside the off stump. Good delivery this from Azim Khan. Not giving any room after that previous delivery. 59 on the board. Tossed off delivery. There was a little bit flight in that delivery, but a very good delivery just outside the off stump. Little spin on that delivery as well. Foxes the batsman. Good work by the wicketkeeper behind the stumps. 2 deliveries to go. 59 on the board. Keeping those batsmen on check. Flatter this time on the pads. Swivel across. Nicely played with the race down to the square leg region. Just a single. Good fielding. Throw straight to the wicketkeeper. 60 on the board. Last delivery to go in the ninth over. Just some movement behind the umpires. Good delivery this. Just played with an angled bat down to the backward point region. Single to end over number 9. 61 on the board. Govinda to continue. Second over of his spell from the commentary box end. 61 for 3. On strike, Tejas Rane. 25 of 20 deliveries. This time played up in the air. Nicely down to the mid-wicket region. Just a single. Tejas particularly has been good on the onside. Down the long on region as well as on the mid-wicket region. Swapnil has just come in. 5 of 11 deliveries. Trying to rebuild this inning. This time played uppishly down to the right of the long on region. Down to the corner, cow corner region. A boundary. Really good hit from Swapnil. 66 for 3. 9.2 overs. Signal from the umpire. A short drinks break at the end of this over. 4 deliveries still remained. Trying to take charge, Swapnil. The first boundary of his bat. 9 of 12 deliveries. Good delivery this, just angling in on a sort of good length area. Just on the right side of the bowler himself. Nicely fielded by him. 67 on the board. A really good contest this. Definitely a good batting lineup against a good bowling lineup. Those viewers just joined us. You are watching Active Sports presents the Corporate Cup finale of the Gold Cup. Nicely bowled right in the block hole. It was an in-swinging Yorker. Really nicely bowled that delivery. Got his bat down right at the last moment. 67 for 3. Tejas Rane batting beautifully. 26 of 22. Has held one end up. You're watching the finale between Accenture and Weekends Cricketers Club live from Dadoji Kondev Stadium. This time just outside the off stump, nicely cut it down to the deep backward point region. Valiant effort from the fielder at the deep extra cover region. Boundary nevertheless. Good hit that one from Tejas Rane. 71 on the board. It was a little bit on the shorter side. A little bit wider from the off stump. Swirl across, nicely hit. A good square cut down to the deep backward point region for a boundary. Last delivery of the 10th over. 71 on the board. Tejas Rane, 30 of 23 deliveries. Looked really good. Need to take this deep. This time once again outside the off stump. This time driven nicely off the front foot down to the extra cover region at the end of the 10th over. 72 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. We'll quickly break for a short drinks break. We'll be back in a short while. Going on to bowl from the opposition end, start of a new spell. Leon has been introduced into the attack on striker's end. Tejas Rane, 31 of 24. Swapnil, 10 of 13 deliveries. Good partnership developing. Leon will go left arm round the wicket. This is up in the air, going down to the long off region and a stunner of a catch. Absolutely really nice pickup from the fielder. Tejas was looking so good. Really good catch that waited for that catch to come and at the last moment bent down and took that catch. Really good effort from the fielder. Tejas not at all happy with that effort, with that execution of that shot. Wanted to play it, I believe, much finer down the ground. Really good catch, but from the fielder. Tejas Rane back in the dugout. Raj, new batsman coming in. Slight lapse of concentration, I believe. The start of a new over. Wicket goes down. First delivery of his spell. Leon picking up that important wicket of Tejas Rane. Was a little bit tossed off delivery. Went on that drive, checked it, played it quite uppishly. Good catch from the fielder at the long off region. Raj on strike. Tossed up delivery. Took it on the full. Driven down to the deep backward point region. Just a single. 73 on the board. 4 wickets down. Still 9 overs left after this. Taking guard once again, Swapnil. Once again a full toss delivery. Nicely driven down the ground. Just on the left side of the long off fielder. Swapnil moves on to 11 of 14 deliveries. 74 for 4. Need to take this deep, those two batters. This time a little bit flatter. Played down to the backward point region. Dot delivery. Good start this from Leon. Just couple of runs in this over and a wicket as well. Good delivery. Just outside the off stump. Leaving the batsman after pitching. 74 for 4. A little bit tossed up delivery, went on the front foot, driven nicely down to the cover region. At the end of the 11th over, 75 on the board for the loss of 4 wickets. Change in the bowling lineup. Darshan coming introduced into the attack. 75 for 4. 9 overs to go. Flatter delivery outside the off stump. Nicely cut it down to the backward point region. Dot delivery to start his spell. Darshan Nyate. $75 for 4. At least must be eyeing 140, 150. But need to get more than that. Toss up delivery a little bit. A wrong one, I believe. Wrapped on the pads. Up goes the finger. Fifth wicket down at the score of 75. Raj walking back in the dugout. Must have hit a little bit just above. Not happy, Raj. But really good bowling this. That was a wrong one. Came in after pitching. Just shaking his head up till now. Very close call as we look at the action replay. Good decision by the umpire. Just a little bit frustration by the batsman. Definitely doesn't go there where they show some frustration. Just like it always is. 75 for the loss of 5 wickets. 4 deliveries still to go in the 12th over. New batsman coming in. Vivek Katharia. Darshan Nyate. Wicket in just his second delivery of his spell. Taking guard, Vivek, the new batsman. Flatter delivery this time away from the off stump. Cut it nicely down to the deep backward point region. A single to open his account. Vivek. Swapnil back on strike. Good delivery this. Appeal, slight appeal from the bowler, but it was off the bat, I believe. No signal from the umpire. 77 on the board. Just our scorer statistician just telling that he gets some vibes of Kuldeep Yadav, the left-hander Indian bowler. Just the same action with the right-hander Darshan Nyate in action. Good delivery this. Waited for that delivery. Very good call from the non-striker not to go for that single. Really good fielding by the short third man fielder. Attacked that delivery and was ready to throw straight at the wicket keeper. 77 for 5. 8 overs to go after this delivery. Tossed off delivery. Quite a bounce, some bounce extracted on that delivery. Brilliant delivery to end over number 12th. 77 for 5. Leon still to continue from the opposition end. Just 1 over. 1 for 3. Had that success in the previous over. 77 for 5. Tossed up delivery a little bit. Played down the ground, down to the long on region. 78 on the board. Swapnil moves on to 13 of 16 deliveries. Just need to be there till the end. Wake. On strike. Good delivery this. Just played with an angle bat. Good fielding by the third man fielder. Ricocheted down to the point region. Just at the last moment completed that single quite easily. 79 on the board. Just checking something. Extra cover fielder over there. Flatter delivery. This right on the stumps. Really good tussle going around on the ground. Something happening over there. Dot delivery 79 for 5. Swapnil on strike. 3 deliveries to go in the 13th over. This time played nicely just on the right side of the cover fielder. Away she goes down to the boundary. Really good hit from Swapnil. 83 on the board. 17 of 18 Swapnil just isn't happy about something. Really playing well. That previous shot was in the arc, nicely driven off the front foot down to the extra cover region for a boundary. 7 overs left after this. Leon. First boundary he conceived of his spell. This one a tossed up delivery. Wanted to heave it. Wicket goes down. Uprooted the leg stump. 6th wicket down. Not happy Swapnil. Definitely he was looking out something. He wasn't comfortable. This time after that brilliant cover drive, wanted to play it on the onside. 6th wicket down. New batsman coming in, Yakub greets him with a full toss and a nice hit down to the mid-wicket region. We'll wait for the umpire signal. One bounce over the ropes. Not that delivery what he wanted, Leon, on that first delivery to greet Yakub. A boundary. Nevertheless, at the end of the 13th over, 87 on the board for the loss of 6 wickets. Starting a new over, flatter delivery to start. There is an appeal from the bowler, nothing from the wicket keeper behind the stumps. Dot delivery to start a new over from Darshan Nyate. 1 over prior to this, 1 for 2 runs. 87 on the board. Darshan in action. Tossed off delivery. This is up in the air. Bowler Darshan is getting underneath, quite away from him. Throw is coming at the non-striker, and direct hit would have been really dangerous for the non-striker. But just a single. Good fielding this off his own bowling. Darshan Nyate. 88 for 6. Yakub Memon now on strike. Leon had just dished out a full toss for the first delivery of his inning, and he played a very good hit down to the mid-wicket region for a boundary. Showed his intent, really good delivery this one, trying to block it but went away after pitching. Really good delivery this time from Darshan. Beaten all in sub. 6 overs to go after this. 3 deliveries still remained in the 14th over. The lower half now needs to contribute for the batting side. Flatter this time just outside the off stump. Planning to cut it. Played it down to the cover region. Dot delivery. Vivek Kataria. 3 of 6 deliveries. Yakub Memon. 4 of 3. Just coming those two batters. Tossed off delivery. Trying to play across the line. A slight appeal from the bowler, nothing from the wicketkeeper. Leg by being signaled by the umpire. On impact would have gone down the leg stump. 13.5 was done. 89 on the board. Tossed off delivery, wanted to slog it across the line. Once again foxes the batsman. Dot delivery to end the 14th over. 89 on the board. Leon to continue, this time from the commentary box, and 2 overs prior to this from the opposition end. Tossed up delivery. Just a little bit outside the leg stump. We'll wait for the umpire's signal. White ball being signaled by the umpire. With those 2 extra runs, score moves on to 91 for 6. 6 overs left. The slog overs for the batting side. Those viewers who have just joined us, you are watching Active Sports presents the Corporate Cup finale of Gold Cup between Accenture and Weekends Cricket Clubs. Nicely bowled this, just outside the off stump, went on the back foot, played nicely down to the extra cover region. Good fielding, just a single. 92 for 6. Leon continuing, left arm round the wicket. Just going across the stumps, between the umpire and the stumps. Once again, nicely cut down to the backward point region. Very good fielding that. Throw a little bit wayward. Not right on the stumps. Would have been really close to C had this throw been close to the stumps. Tossed up delivery. Nicely helped it along down to the cow corner region. Good fielding. Good attacking field. Just attacked that last delivery and one attempt picked up and threw it down to the non-striker end. 93 for 6. Good delivery once again. Just open the face of the bat. Played down to the backward point region. Dot delivery. 2 deliveries to go in the 15th over. 5 overs left after this. Good solid start they had, but good comeback by the bowling side. Tossed up delivery, swill across, slog hit down to the mid wicket region. Just a single. 94 for 6. Just at the end of the 6th over, I believe they were at 48. Really pulled things back by the bowling side. Flattered delivery is outside the off stump. Nicely hit down to the mid-off region. Slight fumbling, but denied that single. At the end of the 15th over, 94 for the loss of 6 wickets. Sort of new over, good bowling this. Gave a little bit of flight, drew the batsman forward, and up goes the finger. Brilliant work by the wicketkeeper behind the stumps. Seventh wicket down for the batting side. This partnership was looking good. Wanted to dominate in the slog overs, went down the track. Beaten all ends up. Rest of the work done by the wicketkeeper. New batsman coming in, the skipper of the side, Lalit Desai. 94 for 7. Struggling here, the batting side, still 4 overs to go. Darshan Nyate, second success for him. Tossed up delivery, played upishly just above the mid of a fielder. Racing towards the boundary, but a good valiant stop. Couple of runs. Opening his account with that couple of runs, Lalit. 96 on the board. 4 deliveries left in the 16th over. Tossed off delivery. This is up in the pair. Picked up nicely, but away from the fielder at the long on region. Good fielding this. Just ran in 10 to 15 yards. Good stop this from Deepak, the captain of the fielding side. Really good work by the field captain himself. Couple of runs up till then. 98 on the board. Darshan tossing those deliveries, inviting the batsman. This time a little bit flatter, wanted to cut it. Really good take from the wicket keeper. Just a little bit extra bounce on that previous delivery. 98 for 7. 2 deliveries to go in the 16th over. Lalit on strike. This time once again a little flatter than the earlier deliveries which were tossed up. Really good 2-dot deliveries. Last delivery of the 16th over. 4 overs just left after this. 98 for 7. This time swivel across, played down on the onside. Just a single. Ends over number 16th. 99 for 7. Leon to continue. Prior to this, 3 overs, 2 for 18. Tossed up delivery, wanted to slog it. Misses, rattles the stumps. A third success for Leon. He has been brilliant today. 8th wicket down. Skipper back in the dugout. Trying to play a long heave across the stumps. Lalit back in the dugout. New batsman going in. Kaustubh Kelkar. 99 for 8. Kaustubh Kelkar on strike. Leon with the ball in his hand. The quick of the bowlers. 3 success he had today. Little bit tossed up delivery, wrapped on the pads, came in with the angle. Brilliant delivery for the new batsman. Waiting for the umpire's signal. No signal from the umpire yet. Just a faint edge, I believe, must have saved the batsman. Definitely 100 up for the batting side. 100 for 8 in 16.2 overs. Tossed up delivery. This is played nicely down the ground. And a very good catch. A 4 for Leon. Appreciates that catch. 9th wicket down at the score of 100. Really good catch once again. Good fielding effort it has been from the fielding side. Haven't given anything away. Team Accenture. .3 overs for Leon. 4 wickets for just 19 runs. What a spell it has been. 100 for 9. Weekends Cricket Club. Rustamji struggling right now. Last pair on the pitch. Last batsman on crease, Sudarshan Shetty. Kaustubh Kelkar at the non-striker end. 3 deliveries to go. Will he get a fifer? Flatter outside the off stump. Wanted to cut it from where he was. Luckily, no edge there. 2 deliveries to go in his spell. Leon. Already a 4-for. Will he get a fifer? Good delivery this. Right on the stumps. Solid blocking from the tailender Sudarshan Shetty. Last delivery of the 17th over. Last delivery of his spell from Leon. Flatter just outside the off stump. Let it go to the wicket keeper. At the end of the 17th over. 100 on the board for the loss of 9 wickets. Chetan Jadhav to continue. Prior to this, 2 overs, 2 for just 3 runs. 2 crucial wickets he had. Good delivery this. Just a steep bounce on that delivery. Just a wayward throw. But denied that second run by Sudarshan Shetty. Just a single, 101 on the board. Start of the 18th over. Chetan Jadhav been really well, did really well with the ball at the start of the inning. Good delivery this, just angling in a little bit. Not the orthodox type of style he is bowling in. Just use of his wrist while delivering that delivery. You can see Some unorthodox action he has. Yes. Good delivery. That's one. That was a slower one, I believe. Just came in with the angle. 101 on the board. Three deliveries to go. Not giving away any room to the batsman outside the top stump. Not giving anything to the batsman to play a wild slog. Short of length delivery. That was a pacey delivery. Not too much that bounce. And hit at the non-striker end. Ricocheted off the stumps. We'll wait for the umpire signal. No signal from the umpire. Couple of runs there. 103 on the board. Good running this from both the batsmen. Good position by the umpire as well to just look at the run out opportunity. Very good umpiring. A little bit slower in the air. Just came in with the angle. Just a flick of the wrist. Played down softly, gently towards the square leg region. Quick single. 104 on the board. Last delivery to go in the 18th over. Just 2 overs left after this. And last wicket on the crease. Good delivery this. They're going for a single. Throw is at the non-striker end. Direct hit and would have been all wicket down. Not to be at this moment. At the end of the 18th over, 105 on the board for the loss of 9 wickets. Toss of delivery from Darshan. Nicely played with an angle bat down to the backward point region. 106 on the board for the loss of 9 wickets. 11 deliveries to go. Sudarshan Shetty on strike. Tossed up delivery, nicely driven. Off the front foot down to the extra cover region. Just a single. Good fielding. And the fielder at the deep extra cover region. 107 on the board. 10 deliveries remain. Kaustup Kelkar on strike. Goes down to track, hit nicely, up, down to the long off region. Wicket goes down, 107, all down. Weekends Cricket Club Rustamji, 108 to chase for team Accenture and win the Trophy Gold Cup. Really good effort from the bowling side. Winning the toss first, Accenture electing to field all down. 107 the opposition WCC Weekend Cricket Club. Those viewers who have just joined us, you're watching Active Sports presents the Corporate Cup finale of Gold Cup. We'll be back in a short while with the chase around the corner. 108 runs to win for team Accenture. Start of the chase. You're watching Active Sports presents the Corporate Cup, the finale of the Gold Cup between Accenture and Weekends Cricket Club. Both the openers out there in the middle at the striker end. Deepak at the non-striker end. Leon. Coming on to bowl. Vivek Kataria. Deepak Venkatesh at the striker end. Captain of the batting side. Team Accenture. Vivek to start. Right arm over the wicket. Short of line delivery. Just angling in. Really good delivery to start with. Low bounce on that delivery and just angling in. Really good delivery. This live from Dadoji Kondev Stadium. Really good. This platform has been Active Sports presents the Corporate Cup. Second inning. Good delivery. There's just front foot drive. Just a slight fumbling effort from the fielder. No harm there. Dot delivery. Two dot deliveries to start the chase. 108 runs to win. This time wanted to drive it on the up. Good delivery this. Just leaving the batter after pitching. Good start this from the bowling side. Good start from Vivek Kataria. Three dot deliveries. This time just angling a little bit but spraying down the leg side. This time flick of the wrist going down towards the mid wicket boundary region. Really good hit that from Deepak. Quite foolish that delivery was. Played off the wrist, off the toes, down to the mid wicket region for the first boundary of his bat. Deepak Venkatesh. Chasing a meager total of 108. Need to get wickets. Early wickets. Goes down the track. A wild slog on the offside. No connection with the bat. Dot delivery. Last delivery of the first over. Vivek Kataria going right arm over the wicket. Goes down the ground once again. Down the track. Comes in with the angle. Really good delivery to end the first over. 5 without losing any wicket. Coming on to bowl the second over, Lalit. Lalit Desai to bowl. Skipper of the fielding side, Lalit, on action at the striker end, Leon. Already has a 4-4 while bowling. Will take that confidence while he's batting. Spraying down the leg side, waiver start for the captain. With that one extra run score, moves on to 6. Lalit Desai going right arm round the wicket. Leon on strike. Good delivery this, right in the block hole. Good throw down to the striker end. Not out given by the umpire. Good positive running, good strong communication between both the batters. Was hit just on the left side of the fielder. Good fielding as well, good contest. 7 on the board. Start of this match, it was just a little bit overcast condition, but right now the sun beating down. 7 on the board, just 101 required of 113 deliveries. Deepak Venkatesh back on strike. Some change in the fielding positions. Only 3 fielders on the onside, a mid-on, square leg and a mid-wicket. Just outside the off stump. Good delivery. You can see a short third man, a backward point, a cover, a mid-off. Jam-packed offside for Deepak Venkatesh. Goes down the track, hit uppishly. Luckily, just falls short of the mid-off fielder. Just a single. 8 runs on the board. Nicely bowled this one. Comes in with the angle. Just take the inner half of the bat. Goes down to the short mid-wicket region. Dot delivery. 2 deliveries to go in the second over. Good delivery this. Played down the ground nicely by Leon. Down to the long on region. Just a single. 9 runs on the board. Last delivery to go in the second over. Been a good over from Lalit Jain. Deepak Venkatesh back on strike. On the toes, nicely helped it around down to the vacant position between deep square leg and deep fine leg. Away she goes for a boundary. At the end of the second over, 13 on the board. Vivek to continue. Second over of his spell. Vivek Kataria. Just given away 5 runs in that first over. Leon will be on strike. 13 on the board. Couple of boundaries from Deepak Venkatesh. Good delivery this. Quite foolish that delivery. Nicely front foot forward. Played with an angle bat down to the short mid wicket region. Short of length delivery. Just swivel across. Played down. Nicely down to the deep square leg region. Good chase this by the fielder. Couple of runs added to the score. 15 on the board. Going along nicely. Those two batters. Just 108 to chase. Once again, this time a little bit outside the off stump. Nicely cut it. Racing towards the boundary down to the deep backward point region. Good fielding by the extra cover fielder. Couple of runs once again added to the score. 17 on the board. Three deliveries to go in the third over. Good start this for team Accenture. This time spraying down the leg side. White ball being signaled by the umpire. 18 on the board. Good delivery. Nice front foot forward. Leaning into that drive but straight to the fielder at the cover region. Dot delivery. Vivek Kataria. 1.4 overs, none for 10. This over has been on a slighter on a short of good length area. Short of length delivery this time. Just above the head of the bowler. Quite lucky Leon. Just closing the face of the bat quite early on that occasion. 19 on the board. $89 to win of 103 deliveries. Deepak Venkatesh back on strike. Nicely bowled this, angling in a little bit. Throw at the non-striker end. Had there been a direct hit, would have been shambles for Deepak Venkatesh. At the end of the third over, 20 without losing any wicket. Team Accenture. Lalit Desai to continue from the commentary box end. Second over of his spell. Captain of the side. Weekends Cricket Club. Rustamji. 108 to defend. Would be something magical if they are able to defend that score. Just 88 runs required of 102 deliveries. Deepak Venkatesh on strike. Still a jam-packed offside field. Just 3 fielders on the onside. This time played nicely down to the mid-off region. Good fielding there. Really good effort from the fielder at the mid-off region. Just played from the middle of the bat. Deepak Venkatesh. Goes down to track. It is up in the air. Just about, just inches away from the fielder at the cover region. Living dangerously there. Deepak Venkatesh. Good delivery from Lalit as well. 21 on the board. Four deliveries to go in the fourth over. Leon on strike. Just a change in the fielding positions. This time played nicely down the ground, down to the long on region. Should have been taken. Should have been taken. Should have got that first wicket. Dropped at the last moment. Just trying to defend 108 runs, low score on board. Drop that catch. 22 without losing any wicket still. Deepak Venkatesh once again back on strike. This time spraying down the leg side. Frustrated that bowler must be. Just dropped a sitter at the long on region. Trying to bowl with pace, some vigor. Lalit Desai, the captain, the skipper of the side, fielding side. Deepak Venkatesh on strike. A wild slash at the delivery, quite outside the off stump. White ball being signaled by the umpire. 24 on the board. Back to back wide deliveries, one down the leg side, one away from the offside. 84 required. This time a low full toss, driven nicely down to the cover region. Good fielding. Dot delivery. Has really kept it tight when Deepak Venkatesh is on strike. Good delivery. Just leaving the batter. Really good delivery. Last delivery to go in the fourth over. 84 to win of 97 deliveries. '24 without losing any wicket. Last delivery of the fourth over. Gives the charge, played nicely, right on the meat of the bat. One bounce over the ropes. At the end of the fourth over, 28 on the board. Still require 80 runs to win of 96 deliveries. Change in the bowling attack. Jakub Bevan been introduced into the attack. He'll go right arm over the wicket. Leon will be on strike. Lucky reprieve for Leon in the previous over. Just a fielder at the long on region, dropping a sitter. 28 on the board. 80 runs required of 96 deliveries. Spraying down the leg side. A wayward start for Jakub. 29 on the board. Really good effort from Team Accenture, winning the toss, electing to field. Team Weekends Cricketer Club, Rustamji, all down for 107. Full toss delivery. Just played it down the ground, down to the long on region. Just a single. Deepak Venkatesh on strike. Good boundary. At the last delivery of the previous over. 30 on the board. Just outside the off stump. Good cut shot. Stumble from the fielder. It is racing towards the deep backward point. Boundary. Away she goes over the fence. 34 on the board. Back-to-back boundaries now for Deepak Venkatesh. One of the last delivery of the previous over. And now in the second delivery of this over. 34 on the board. Deepak Venkatesh. 19 of 16 deliveries. 4 boundaries included in that. Goes down to track. Hit nicely, uppishly down to the extra cover region. Over the ropes. A very good hit from Deepak Venkatesh. That's what he was trying all this time. On the first over itself. Perfect execution. Now it looks in confidence with that hit of the last delivery of the previous over. Once again a boundary in this over, and this time up over the extra cover region for a maximum. 40 on the board. Just 68 to get. You can watch it on the action replay. Just brilliantly went down the track and hit it nicely down to the cover region for a maximum. 3 overs to go in the 5th over. This time a slower one. Nicely judged it to perfection, and what an execution. A mammoth 6 down to the cow corner region. Back-to-back 6 for Deepak Venkatesh. 46 on the board. He was silent up till the last delivery of the previous over, but after that, last 4 deliveries, boundary, 6. 20 of just 4 deliveries. The last 4 deliveries he faced. Goes down the track, this time beaten by the bowler. 46 on the board. Trying to up the ante here, Deepak Venkatesh batting brilliantly. 31 of just 19 deliveries. 4 boundaries and 2 huge hit. Goes down the track once again, a strong connection. Goes down to the gap between long off and extra cover. Once again a boundary. 50 up at the end of the 5th over. At the end of the fifth over, 50 on the board without losing any wicket. Coming on to bowl, Kaustubh Kelkar. First over of his spell from the commentary box end. He'll go right arm over the wicket. On strike it will be Leon. Good delivery to start with, just outside the off stump. Good front foot push. Down to the backward point region. Full toss delivery, tossed up delivery. Played down to the mid wicket region, just a single. Throw coming at the striker end. Just an easy single on the onside. Coming back on strike, Deepak Venkatesh. Last 6 deliveries, 24 runs. A boundary, 6, 6 dot boundary. Tossed up delivery, but what quite foolish. Right in the block hole, I must say. Not there to drive. Dot delivery. Good delivery, that one from Kaustubh Kelkar. 51 on the board. 3 deliveries to go in the power play. This time, just take couple of steps. Just a single, I believe, this time at the long off region. Middling everything right now, Deepak Venkatesh. Moves on to 36 of just 22 deliveries. 2 deliveries to go in the 6th over. Leon back on strike. Flatter outside the off stump. Wide ball being signaled by the umpire. 53 on the board. Tossed up delivery. Once again a little bit foolish delivery. Not there to drive. Played down to the mid-off region. Dot delivery. Last delivery of the 6th over. 53 now. Still require 55 to win. 55 of 85. Lot of time left for the batting side. Fielding side, they will require wickets, wickets and wickets. Wickets in heaps to get back into this contest. Flatter delivery outside the off stump, just nudged it around the corner of the backward point region. Dot delivery to end over number 6th, 53 on the board. Mohammad Zafar being introduced from the opposition end for the first time in this inning. 55 to win of 84 deliveries. Deepak Venkatesh on the strike. Field spread out. Restrictions uplifted. 5 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle. Nicely played. A slog hit down to the deep square leg region. Just a single. 54 on the board. That single brings Leon on strike. Mohammad Zafar. Good action. Just a 4 to 5 feet run up. Flatter delivery wrapped on the pads, but definitely it must have pitched outside the leg stump. Leg by being signaled by the umpire. 55 on the board with that one extra run. Deepak Venkatesh on strike. Looking good. Quite solid. Confident. This was up in the air. Should have been taken. Should have got that wicket. Couple of runs stolen over there by the batsman. 57 on the board. Goes down to track. This time, right of the meat of the bat. Down to the extra cover region. One bounce over the ropes. Good hit that one from Deepak Venkatesh. Moves on to 43 of just 25 deliveries. 61 on the board. 47 required of 80 deliveries. Rubbing salt to the wound, I must say. There was a catch at the square leg region. Simple opportunity shelled out by the fielder, and this time on the next delivery itself, good hit down to the extra cover region for a boundary. On the charge still is Deepak Venkatesh. Tossed up delivery, this time quite foolish that delivery, played down to the long on region. Just a single. 62 on the board. Last delivery left in the 7th over. 46 required. Flutter on the stumps, just a little bit wide down the leg side. Last delivery of the over. Tossed up delivery, wanted to play it down the ground. Not happy with that short selection, with that execution of that shot. Dot delivery to end over number 7. 63 on the board. 45 required of 78 deliveries. Kostub Kelkar to continue from the opposition end. Deepak Venkatesh on strike, attacking field set, catching fielder at the slip. Good delivery this. On the stumps, just defended solidly. Flutter on the stumps, wrapped on the pads. Would have gone down the leg side. Definitely. Batting on 44 of just 28 deliveries. Back-to-back two-dot deliveries. Good start this for the second over of his spell. Kostub Kelkar. This time tossed up delivery. Takes it on the full. Played nicely down the ground. About 6. 50 up for Deepak Venkatesh. Brilliant inning this. 50 of just 29 deliveries. Was struggling a little bit initially, but after that picked up momentum and really nice shots. Deepak Venkatesh. Good delivery this. Little bit of more air. More flight on that delivery. Just on the stumps, but defended back to the bowler. 2 deliveries to go in the 8th over. This time gives the charge. Foxes the batsman. Good work done by the wicketkeeper behind the stump. 4th wicket down. But quite late in the day. Already 69 on the board. Nevertheless, a very good inning from Venkatesh. From Deepak Venkatesh. 50 of just 30 deliveries. Getting back in the dugout. New batsman going in. Pratik. Pratik Surve. Pratik Surve. He has been the man who has been hitting those banners of shot of the day. Let's see who will be the batsman for the day. Still no batsman has hit the banner which has been kept on all the 4 sides. One at the back of the umpire, one at the back of the wicket keeper, one at the deep mid-wicket, deep square leg region, and one at the deep backward point region. Those batters hitting those banners with their shot will be awarded a special coupon from MH04 Club. 69 for 1. First wicket down. Last delivery to go in the 8th over. New batsman Pratik Surve. Flighted delivery. Just lean forward onto that drive. Nicely down to the cover region. Just a quick single opens his account at the end of the 8th over. 70 for the loss of 1 wicket. 38 required of 72 deliveries. Mohammad Safar to continue from the opposition end. 8 overs done. 70 on the board. 38 to win. Of 12 overs. Pratik Surve on strike. Good delivery this. Just a sharp turn. Just around the off stump. Just a gentle push on the right side of the backward point fielder. Quick single. Leon back on strike. Flatter this time. Just around the leg stump. Good delivery this. from Mohammad Zafar. Good sharp turn went above the stumps. Lucky though for Leon. There was some bounce on that previous delivery. Just a little bit tossed up delivery. Waited for that delivery. Just a nice nudge on the offside. Away it is racing towards the boundary. They're going for the third run. Good positive running from both the batsmen, Leon and Pratik Surve. 74 on the board. 34 required now of 69 deliveries. Good delivery. This a sharp turn just outside the off stump. Really good delivery. Tasted the batsman as well. 2 deliveries to go in the 9th over. 11 overs to go after this. Flatter delivery than the previous one. Just flick of the wrist. Gently nudged it down to the square leg region. Quick single. Last delivery of the 9th over. Leon back on strike. Holding up one end, Leon 13 of 18 deliveries. Pratik Surve just came in 3 of just 4 deliveries. Flatter just outside the off stump. Cut it down nicely off the back foot. Good fielding effort from the deep extra cover fielder. Kept it for a couple of runs. At the end of the 9th over, 77 for the loss of 1 wicket. Just 31 required of 66 deliveries. Kaustubh Kelkar still to continue from the opposition end. Third over of his spell. Prior to this, 2 overs, 1 for 10. Brilliantly bowled that delivery to take rid of Deepak Venkatesh. Good stumping by the wicketkeeper as well. Going right arm over the wicket. On strike, Pratik Surve. Signal from the umpire at the end of this over. A short drinks break will be taken. Good delivery just outside the off stump. Dot delivery to start the 10th over. Flatter this time. Just down the leg side. White ball being signaled. 78 on the board. Just 30 runs required of 66 deliveries. Pratik Surve on strike. Tossed up delivery. Beaten. Up goes the finger. Second wicket down. Really good delivery. Tossed up delivery from Kaustubh Kelkar. Second success for him. First of Deepak Venkatesh and now Pratik Surve. Just 30 runs required. No need to bother. Still 8 wickets in hand. Still ample time left in this match. New batsman going in. Saurabh Joshi. Good delivery that one. Once again, up goes the finger. Third wicket. Back-to-back wickets for Kaustubh Kelkar. Really good he has been. Really good delivery. Plumb as a dead duck. Saurav Joshi back in the dugout without troubling the scorers. New batsman coming in. Sachin Nalichkar on a hat trick. Kaustubh Kelkar on a roll. Back-to-back wickets. 30 required still of 63 deliveries. 7 wickets intact. Is there some change, some twist in the plot in this match? On a hat trick, Kaustubh Kelkar. Tossed up delivery. Nicely driven. Back to the bowler. Charged up now the fielders are. But just 30 runs to defend. Still no need to worry for the batting side. Accenture. 7 wickets in hand. Tossed up delivery right in the block hole. Nicely driven down the ground just on the right side of the long on fielder. Just a single to open his account. Sachin Nanichkar. Last delivery of the 10th over. Leon on strike. 15 of 19 deliveries Leon. On the leg stump, swivel across, nicely played, sweep paddle, down to the deep square leg region, good fielding effort by the fielder at the short square leg region, chased it down, some 30 to 40 yards and good stop. The end of the 10th over, 81 on the board. Still required 27 runs to win of 60 deliveries. Mohammad Zafar to continue from the commentary box end. 81 for 3. Watched it on that action replay. Quite unlucky. Saurav Joshi must have been the previous wicket. The impact must have been just outside the off stump, but it happens in a fraction of seconds. Not easy out there for the umpires in that heat. Dot delivery to start the 11th over of the inning. 27 to win of 59. Mohammad Zafar, right arm over the wicket. Sachin on strike. Sachin Nanechkar. Just outside the off stump. Leon wanted a single over there but denied. Just a wayward throw allows them to complete that single quite easily. And there was a second as well, but looks hurt a little bit. All is fine with Leon, I believe. Just a single. '82. 82 on the board. 26 required of 58. Need to re-bowl that. Leon on strike. Mohammad Zafar going across. Flatter this time, Civil across. Nicely played down to the mid-wicket region. Just a single. '83 for 3. Tossed off delivery. This time played handsomely down to the mid-wicket region for a maximum. Brilliant hit. This from Sachin Nanechkar. Just judge the length so pretty quickly. And up it goes above the cow corner for a maximum. Just 19 runs required. This time wrapped on the pads, must have been a little bit higher. Definitely good decision by the umpire. Above the knee roll. 89 for 3. 19 to get of 55 deliveries. This time went on the back foot, nicely driven on the right side of the backward point region. Just a single to end over number 11th. 90 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. Kaustubh Kelkar to continue. 3 overs prior to this, 3 for 14. Has been pick of the bowlers, really been brilliant. Sachin Nanechkar on strike. 18 required of 54 deliveries. Just a flatter delivery start. New over. Over number 12th. Dot delivery to start with. Kaustubh Kelkar. Just 5 to 6 feet run up. Good action. This time tossed up delivery, slogged it down to the mid-wicket region. Good fielding, just a single. 17 more required. Leon back on strike. Good bowling this. Should have been one wicket more, I believe. Fox the batsman, Fox the wicket keeper as well. Bye is being signaled by the umpire. Goes down to the boundary. Really good delivery from Kaustuv Kelkar. Foxing both the batsman as well as the wicket keeper. Next delivery. Tossed up once again. This is up in the air. Down to the long off region. Mohammad Zafar. A better attempt from him would have got that wicket. Not to be this time. Just couple of steps. Just it lands safely. Away from the fielder. 96. 12 runs to get. Dot delivery. Last delivery to go. "96" on the board. Tossed up delivery. Played slog down to the short mid wicket region. Just a single. Ends over number 12. 97 on the board. 11 required of 48 deliveries. Been really good platform this for all the players. Those viewers just joined us. You are watching Active Sports presents the Corporate Cup, the finale of the Gold Cup between Accenture and Weekends Cricketers Club. Winning the toss, elected to field first, restricted the opposition. Weekends Cricketers Club all down for 107 runs, 108 runs to win. A dominant performance this has been from team Accenture. Just 11 runs to win now of 48 deliveries. Been really good with the ball, been really good with the bat. 7 wickets in hand. Akshay Kadam coming on to bowl. Change in the bowling. 11, just 11 required. Sachin will be on strike. Sachin Nanishkar. Flatter delivery outside the off stump. There must have been some edge. There was a slip fielder over there, but went right between the wicketkeeper and the slip cordon. No signal from the umpire. Definitely a edge there. Couple of runs. 99 on the board. Just 9 runs required. Sachin Nanishkar on strike. Already has hit a very good hit. Sixer down to the cow corner. This time once again a same area. Once again a maximum. Brilliant hit. Just 3 runs away from the win. 19 of just 13 deliveries, Sachin Nanishkar. Just 3 runs away from victory. Goes down the track, played it nicely down the ground, down to the long on region. A huge hit to end the match. And the winners of the Corporate Cup, Gold Cup, Accenture, congratulations. Really good they were with the ball in their hand, 107 all down. Weekends Cricket Club now with the bat. Really good chase the target within 13 overs, 12.3 overs. What a stylish finish to that chase from Sachin Nanichkar. We'll be back in a short while with the presentation on the cards. Till then, stay tuned. Great final this between both the sides, Team Accenture and Weekends Cricket Club. The champion being Team Accenture. I'd like to call upon Lalit Desai, not a day to have in the finals. What went wrong with you?
A bit, I would say that batting is not up to the mark, and um, bowling also is not up to the mark. Even eventually, low scoring matches are there, but we have to stick to our basics and play our natural game. Happens.
स्टार्ट अच्छा हुआ था, मुझे लगता है 6 ओवर में 48 रन बने थे, 2 विकेट जल्दी गिरे थे, लेकिन फिर 48 रन बने थे. स्टार्ट तो बहुत अच्छी हुई थी.
हाँ, बट मिडल ऑफ द इनिंग जो जैसे आफ्टर ब्रेक के बाद में जो विकेट्स गए उसके अंदर, इसलिए
मुझे लगता है शॉर्ट सिलेक्शन, मुझे लगता है थोड़ा बहुत ज़्यादा एग्रेसिवली खेलने की कोशिश की. अगर थोड़ा बहुत ज़्यादा और डीप लेके जाते तो ज़्यादा बेटर होता.
हाँ माइट बी, बट द थिंग इज दैट अभी ऑलरेडी हम लोग 14 ओवर्स कर गए थे एंड ऑलमोस्ट 14 ओवर 80 एंड 90, सो दैट वाज द टाइम टू अप टू द रन रेट, बट नहीं हो पाया. इट्स ओके.
एनी पॉजिटिव्स फ्रॉम दिस इवेंट?
द थिंग इज दैट अभी हमारे को स्टेडियम का इतना एक्सपीरियंस नहीं था. फॉर फर्स्ट टाइम वी आर प्लेइंग एट अ स्टेडियम, सो इट्स अ वेरी नाइस एक्सपीरियंस. लोकल ग्राउंड्स पे खेलना एंड स्टेडियम पे खेलना इज अ डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस ऑल टुगेदर.
कुछ इवेंट के बारे में बोलना चाहेंगे कि इतना अच्छा बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म सभी कॉर्पोरेट प्लेयर्स को मिल रहा है?
एंड सभी कॉर्पोरेट प्लेयर्स को भी मिल रहा है एंड इट्स अ लवली एक्सपीरियंस फॉर ईच एंड एवरी प्लेयर, वेयर वी नॉर्मली वी डोंट गेट अ चांस टू प्ले इन such a venue, such a stadium, so it's a nice experience over there.
Thank you so much. I'll request you to stay back to hand over the Man of the Match award. The Man of the Match of this finale, Leon, with 4 wickets and 19 of 23 deliveries. Thank you, Laliji. Congratulations, Leon did really well with the ball in your hand.
Yeah, I think it was a beautiful wicket to bowl. I think a good decision by Deepak to bowl first, because we never knew what were the conditions going to be later on, right? And then we got the opportunity. The ball was still gripping. It was just more about where you place the ball, where you pitch the ball, and the wicket does it all. So I think it was just more about good backing and yeah, at the end of it, deliverance.
You are just experimenting quite a lot, tossing up lots of deliveries, lots of deliveries.
Yeah, I think the wicket was very conducive to batting. I think it was we've seen during our batting as well, right? I think it was pretty much something that a variation in pace does make a lot of difference. So this is what I've been doing in the past few uh, months, I would say, since the start of the season, and that has been working well. So yeah, and again, thanks to Deepak once again for bringing me in at the right time to get my wicket.
Just had your thought ki after winning the toss, you would get them all out for 107?
Yeah, I think see it doesn't depend on a certain target. We had a good 72 runs on board in the first 10 overs. Post that, I think the spinners played a very vital role of bringing it back. I think I had a good bowling combination with Darshan and also with Azim as well, right? So we spinners pulled it back from our end. And one more thing, that the field didn't let us down this time. So I think catches win matches is what they say. That's what happened this time.
Definitely, that was the difference also. And a really nice performance with the bat as well. And along with Deepak Venkatesh, a very good opening partnership.
Yeah, I think Deepak always has been the aggressor in the partnership when we normally open. And he was connecting well, so I was playing the sheet anchor role out there, because if one's going aggressive, if you've seen that we collapsed post Deepak's wicket, we had about 2 or 3 that fell off pretty soon in tandem. They bowled well as well, I think, especially the leg spinner. I'm not really knowing his name right now, but yeah, but Kilkar. But I think he bowled exceptionally well. He was tossing the ball up, he was even going for variations. I think if that would be the same thing for us, it would have been a little dicey for us also. Yeah, but yeah, good bowling by him. Yeah, definitely.
Anything about the event, this grand platform?
Yeah, it is. It has been a definite happy place to work, to play actually, and it's been a fab feeling, to play at the stadium. Uh, and again, thanks to Accenture who gave us the opportunity to play and enrolled in this tournament at the last minute. But yeah, we got it. I've played earlier as well over here with Ajay Kadam sir. But yeah, I think I've now, obviously size does matter. The fitness also matters. Yeah, thank you.
Definitely. Thank you so much and congratulations. I'd like to call upon the captain of the winning side, Team Accenture. Pratik Prabhu will hand over the trophy. Congratulations to the winning side, Team Accenture. Pratik Prabhu handling the trophy. Congratulations, what a day for you guys, winning the toss, electing to field, getting them all out for 107.
Yeah, I think we wanted to bowl first because we have not been chasing well in the recent past, and I wanted to make sure that under pressure games we kind of get this kind of a practice. Especially it helps when you play the big tournaments. So that was one of the reason why I chose to bowl first.
Definitely some help out there for the spinners. You recognize that pretty well. I believe only one seamer bowling up 4 overs. Apart from that, I believe all were spinners.
Yeah, I actually wanted to bowl, but they didn't give me bowling. No, but I think Leon and Darshan have been bowling well in tandem, so it's kind of really helped. And I know they kind of bowl to the wicket and they have grip, so it was always helpful.
On a personal front, a very good opening partnership with Leon. You started off destructively.
Well, I wanted to get out after the first or the second over because I was too tired, not well, right? So I think I should not be well in most of the matches at least that I get to score. But yeah, it was a good belting wicket to bat on, and the ball was coming onto the bat really well, so I was able to convert.
Anything about your side? They bowled brilliantly. They batted well. Anything about the side? Your winning combination?
No, I think the major reason of winning today's match was fielding. Okay, because the catches were taken. There were some crucial catches that were taken. Right, none of the catches were dropped, especially in the outfield. So I think more than batting and bowling, I think the fielding was the most standout for me. So that really helped us.
Anything about the event management? This wonderful platform.
It's a beautiful ground, no doubt. Right, and it's a little professional when I could play in some of the tournaments, but I think it's a beautiful ground, beautiful wicket, well organized, and thanks to Pratik to kind of invite us for this tournament. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much and congratulations. The whole team can come up. The whole team can come up. Team Accenture for a photo moment. Just a moment to cherish for the champions of active sports present the corporate cup gold cup winners Team Accenture just having a photographic moment with the trophy in their hands. Congratulations. I'd like to call upon the team of WCC as well, Weekends Cricket Club, to have a photo moment on the dais. They fought hard but couldn't get their plans right today. Nothing to worry, they will come back harder next year. The runners up for the Gold Cup, Team Weekends Cricket Club, Rustamji. Not the time to celebrate, but definitely would take out some positives from this final. Would come back stronger next year. This team, Weekends Cricket Club. Congratulations. Hard luck on the finale. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. So, two finals done on Super Saturday. So, we'll be back tomorrow with two more finals on the final day of Active Sports Presents the Corporate Cup. This is Anand Shresh signing off for the day. Thank you so much. You can join us back tomorrow sharp at 9:15 for the two finals tomorrow. Thank you so much.